Now, from the Random Studio in New York City, this is the News Update with your host, Andy's Randomness.
Now, an emergency weather alert from Andy's Randomness.
All right, good evening, everyone. It's 6:20. I'm going to try to go as quick as I can with this because I actually have to get to dinner soon because we have a lot of important stuff we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about, of course, this cold weather because honestly, it needs to be talked about. And also, we're going to discuss, of course, issues on the Long Island Railroad today. I quickly want to mention that later this evening, I am exporting it right now. Just want to make sure I can do this. Francis Lewis Boulevard Construction. No, I'll just title it after I'm done exporting it. But yes, I did record an update right before it snowed of the construction work on Francis Lewis Boulevard. So you all will get that update later tonight. Should be a under 5-minute video as I was walking to Dollar Tree today. But yes, we're going to talk about what needs to be discussed today. All right, we have a lot that needs to be discussed. So without further ado, let's go to the desktop sharing feature. Entire screen. And there we go. Excellent. All right, so now you can see my screen. So about 3 hours ago, there was a quick snow sprawl that was in the New York City area. Thankfully, it just left, so that's a good sign. We have to talk about the current conditions because right now this is very dangerous. So right now we have a current temperature of Kekkonen Park of 24 degrees. With the wind, it makes it feel like -1. I need to show you this for just a second here because this is very alarming. Look at this. -34 in Fargo, North Dakota. -29, -40. -20 in Milwaukee. This is a very dangerous cold spell. Poor weather for golf. Who wants to go golfing in this weather? I know I don't. We're going to get an hour by hour just to get an idea of how bad this is going to get. Let's try to get you on 8-hour perspective here because then we can get you something interesting. Okay, so the low tonight will be 5. Okay, with the wind, it's 21 miles an hour out of the west. Thus, it will make it feel like -22 out there. And I'm thinking tomorrow I may do another update regarding the weather because honestly, this needs to be discussed. Let's see. Thankfully, the temperature, real feel temperature tries to climb up, but it's -9 for a real feel. I'm going to encourage everybody right now to use caution, cover up your head, cover up your hands. Try to even use a scarf if you can. I don't have a scarf, but I have a way to cover my mouth from this extreme cold because in the studio right now I am feeling the cold. I thankfully have my heater on, but it is very cold out there. Thankfully, we're not the Midwest. So I will get to the forecast the next couple of days tomorrow because right now, due to time constraints, we must talk about the Long Island Railroad. But let's just focus on tomorrow very quickly. We have a high of forecasted for 17 tomorrow with a low of 9 degrees. Take a look at this. We have a there's a special weather statement for this. Wind chill advisory in effect from midnight until 10 a.m. on Thursday. Wind advisory in effect until 10 p.m. I'm sure this is going to get extended, of course. Be great if Intellicast didn't get rid of its old website, but no, let's not read this. This is not important. Then I'll just bore everybody. Let's just simplify it. Let's make it easier. Any news tips? Congestion pricing. Oh boy. Take a look at this. Oh. Look how bad this is. This is a bad encounter. You can file a formal complaint. But anyhow, let's get to the important stuff. This is very important. So, first up, we're going to discuss the trying to get you all the good news regarding this cold spell. All right, so pretty much here's what we know regarding the cold spell. Long Island Railroad station waiting rooms will remain open around the clock through Friday, February 1st to accommodate customers waiting for trains during cold and inclement weather. The waiting rooms will resume their normal schedule starting on Saturday, February 2nd. So that's excellent news. I just want to get to our first issue today. We had a earlier disabled Amtrak train in one of the East River tunnels. So this was, of course, a disabled Amtrak train. So what we'll do is we'll check the Northeast Corridor to get you all an idea of this issue. Because once again, this issue took place earlier this morning. I'm trying to get you all, if I have an idea, if they did tweet us on the Amtrak Northeast Corridor issue. No, they didn't. Okay. Just something about Philadelphia. So this is only in the Long Island Railroad's account. All right. Sub-freezing temperatures forecasted for the area. Please be cautious when walking on station staircases and platforms and when boarding. Sorry about that. I apologize, but again, this is my video I'm going to upload for you all right after I'm done with dinner. I'm trying to go as fast as I can for you all. Let's get back to what we were talking about. Please be cautious when on station staircases and platforms and when boarding and exiting trains. Please walk, don't run on platforms and stairs, and allow for extra travel time. Okay. Important. This is what I wanted to let you all know about. Tomorrow, Long Island Railroad will continue its Meet Your Manager series with an event at New Hyde Park from 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Customers will have the opportunity to speak with their branch line manager to ask questions, give feedback, or just say hello. Once again, if I were to attend this, I would say the only negative is the crossing gate. Sometimes it has its hit or miss issue. But other than that, if I did have the chance, I would just say keep up the good work because, again, the bathroom is normally clean at New Hyde Park. I will speak for everybody at the New Hyde Park station. Okay, so we have news regarding trains that were impacted because of the East Side Access work. So this is 2 changes starting tomorrow on January 31st. So this is on the main line on the Huntington branch. The 429 train from Penn to Huntington will resume departing its usual time of 4:31 following completion of the current phase of the East Side Access work. Also, on the Babylon branch, this is tomorrow, 6:33 train from Penn to Babylon will be reinstated following the completion of the current phase of the East Side Access. It was temporarily combined with that 6:36 train, which will also resume its former stopping patterns tomorrow, January 31st. Now we're going to get to what happened on the main line. Unfortunately, we had signal trouble near Woodside. This also affected the Babylon branch. 321 train from Penn due to Babylon. Signal trouble, And I bet we know why there was signal trouble. It's because of an inferior job with Harold interlocking, thanks to the east side access work. Also, the cold weather. Wah, wah. Look at this. Signal trouble. You can't make this stuff up. You can't. If I had known about this, if I was in Manhattan, I just would have taken my chance and see if the E train was running or went to Atlantic Terminal and just gotten an Atlantic ticket. Oh, boy. 501 train from Penn due to Ronkonkoma at 6:21, not stopping at Woodside due to signal trouble. Starting today, they actually changed this? That's interesting. I'll give them credit. All right, we do have an update regarding this 15 minutes ago. Long Island Railroad personnel have repaired the signal near Woodside. There are now 5 to 10 minutes delays east of Jamaica. Check my news tips again. I know. I know. It's a disaster. Andy's streaming right now. Well, Andy, I know you're streaming, but I'm going to terminate my stream in just a second. Okay. So I just want to quickly mention that tonight, please prepare for local service on the E and the F tonight in Queens, because apparently we may have an issue with the temperature being below 10 tonight. I just want to let everybody know that planned service changes may also get terminated tonight because of this. Also want to let you know that service on the B and the W may end early. I will quickly want to mention that if you need service to South Ferry tonight, I will mention that another alternative is the N line. You can take the N to that station, and or you can take the 1 if you want to make a connecting stop. Thankfully, the E and the F are your options to connect with the 1 train. You can connect with the 1 train at 14th Street on the F, and you can connect with the 1 at Port Authority 42nd Street on the E. So you do have your options, of course. I quickly want to mention that. Also, possibility that 2 and the 3 may be stopping at South Ferry tonight. I wouldn't rule it out, but if you do need local service, I would recommend that. Same on the Lexington Avenue line. The DeKalb line's also going to be running express possibly. And, of course, the Harlem Express could possibly run local tonight, possibly stopping at 135th Street. We don't have snow accumulations. That's for sure. Right. Buses won't be impacted. Right. Long Island Railroad won't be impacted. So, again, it's probably just going to be the subways that'll see an impact tonight because of this cold weather pattern that we are in, of course. Let's just check your comments. So we'll pull that up right now. Alrighty. Pull it up. Check your comments. So we'll pull that. Okay, we have a lot of comments from Jason Anthony Pinero. You know what soundbite we're going to play right now? All right. Thank you, Jason. Yes, Mom. Give me 5 minutes. All right, let me hang up. Apologize, everyone. Okay, Jason says Jason's on the S40 going to the Staten Island Ferry right now. He's leaving the Fulfillment Center. Oh, Astoria Boulevard's going to close due to enhanced station initiative on the N and the W. All right, Matt Camper said I'm planning on doing a live a Long Island Railroad video tonight, which will be up later this evening. Jason also says that Chicago, it's -11 with the wind chill of -34. I know Quinto is live right now. Jason, here's the thing about Chicago. I am aware of what's going on in Chicago. I didn't know specifically about the Amtrak issue. It's probably because, again, the tracks are frozen. And I know for a fact on Chicago Metro, they're lighting the tracks on fire. Imagine if the same thing happened in New York if we had below 0. And I'm going to say this again. If we ever enter that situation, I would encourage New York City Subway to run the subway local on the E and the F. Don't leave people stranded in Queens. I would not let that happen on my watch with this cold weather, and especially with the signals. Nothing new on the hearing in Albany. I think I heard about that. Oh, okay, Andy. Thank you. Yes, Jason. I did see snow. Here's the thing. I filmed the Francis Lewis update at 3 o'clock. And then when I was walking back from 35th Avenue and Francis Lewis Boulevard to meet up with my dad by Osmond Hall today, I will quickly mention that it did snow. That quick snow last week out, we did get it at 3:30, and I was uncomfortable. And I know, Jason, I gotta take the 46 tomorrow on this, so I'm not looking forward to what I have to deal with. So I gotta get going. That was my mom just now calling me down for dinner. So that's gonna wrap up this broadcast. I really have nothing else to say anyway. So tomorrow I will try to do another update because once again, I really want to tell everybody how bad this cold weather is, because you may be in a warmer place right now, but you got to hear how we're managing up here. So tomorrow, I'm going to try to be live around 3 o'clock, 3:30 tomorrow as soon as I get home. So that being all said, thank you all for watching. Once again, Francis Lewis Boulevard construction update will be up later tonight before 10 o'clock Eastern. I will upload it right after dinner. So thank you all for watching. Stay warm. And until the next one, please take care.